In this video, we're going to show you how to install the engine torque strut for your Ford Focus located on the bottom side of the transmission. Now with the vehicle lifted up, we're going to put our jack underneath the side of our transmission or the bottom of the transmission. This is not to raise the transmission or the engine. It's simply to support it when we disconnect that mount. So we're just going to spin this up, make contact, and that's good. Now let's go ahead and move to the back side here. We want to go ahead and loosen and remove this rearward bolt going through the front subframe. We're going to use a 15mm socket. Now we did spray the upper threads up here with some rust penetrant to help us out. Now the nut up top is a fixed nut, so you don't have to put a wrench on that. But there's our bolt. We're going to reuse that, so set that aside. I want to go ahead and remove our horizontal bolt here using a 15mm socket. You can use an impact gun or a breaker bar. Go ahead and loosen this up. And we did spray the other side with some rust penetrant. All right, go ahead and remove that bolt. And go ahead and set that aside. Now, in order for us to get our mount out, we need to go ahead and separate this bracket from the transmission. There's two 13mm bolts on the inside of this bracket where we're going to use our gear wrench to get in there. Looks like that's a little tough, so we're going to put our ratchet in there. We have to adjust our jack position here to let this shift a little bit. Now you can't come out too far with a ratchet because it's going to hit your mount here. You're going to be able to get that bolt loose enough where you can go ahead and put your gear wrench inside. I'm going to go ahead and loosen and remove this bolt here. All right, now we're going to put our ratchet up and we're going to break this one free. We'll do the same thing, but we're going to put our gear wrench up inside there to go ahead and loosen that. And just get my fingers up in there, one on the top, one on the bottom here, just kind of rotating that bolt out. You do have access to it through the top of that bracket. All right, there's your bracket. Got that bracket out and go ahead and remove the mount. Take our mount and our bracket here. Put this up in a position. Want to get our upper bolt started. Really doesn't matter if you get the upper or lower bolt started on this bracket. We'll go ahead and run that bolt in. Okay, we're not going to tighten that down yet. We want to make sure we have a little bit of room in there to go ahead and get our lower bolt started. All right, go ahead and tighten these down. You do want to make sure these are good and tight. Now I went ahead and we cleaned our bolt up in our wire wheel machine. We're going to go ahead and run this through here. Go ahead and get that started. I'm going to run that in as far as I can by hand. And while this is still loose, we want to go ahead and get the lower vertical bolt lined up. Now to do this here, you can either raise or lower the unit, the engine itself, and you just kind of push it around. You have a little bit of flexibility to do that. So we went ahead and grabbed our vertical bolt. We cleaned that up as well. Let's line that up. There we go. Get that started. And let's go ahead and run that in. And let's go ahead and tighten down the horizontal bolt. All right, let's go ahead and now torque these two bolts. Before we torque our bolts, we're going to go ahead and remove our jack. Set that aside. Let's go ahead and torque these down to 52 foot-pounds. At this point here, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.